Hello, I'm Eliza Cobb, a medical intuitive and a wealth activator, and this is another episode of Inside Healing. 10 to 15 minutes of insight and healing. Subscribe so you never miss a moment, and share this with anyone that could use a little guidance, a little healing, and can't we just all of us use both? Don't think I don't have my people too. And my rituals. So I actually spend time for myself, and then I get help from others. And I think that's really, really important. And it's very relevant to today's theme. This was a request given a little while ago about not being chosen, being overlooked, not being priority. And and then, of course, yes, they mentioned that it's probably stems from not being chosen or being overlooked by the people that I grew up with. Of course, the first 7 years, again, here we go. And yes, that does play a role. It kind of sets the foundation, like I mentioned in that episode, 2 episodes back. Absolutely, how you were seen or not seen in your first 7 years, or by your caregivers, by the people that were supposed to tend to you and nurture you and love you and just give you everything. How you were tended to in those years is everything. Now, how that kind of has a ripple effect when we want to be priority for others, when we feel like we're not being chosen. Do you prioritize yourself? Do you choose you? What do you think of you? And if that's a hard question to answer, think about this. If we live 95% of our life in our subconscious being, the programming that stems from not just from our foundation years, but from our probably other experiences after that of being not chosen by our family and how that's rippled effect and expanded in our life as an adult. How we see ourselves. But this gets kind of tricky, guys, because we're not always aware of our subconscious mind, are we? And this is where one of the first things, if you want to start to shift your life, you know that quote, change, the first step to change is awareness. You need to get to meditation. Honestly, meditation, even 5 minutes where you start to observe your thoughts, your emotions, your body sensations, start to observe that and start to notice what shows up. And yes, unworthiness will probably be there. Not feeling special, or being angry that you're never chosen, or being disappointed, or being crushed. There's probably a wounded inner child in there as well. So this can really explode into like a 6-part inside healing episode. Start to bring into awareness your subconscious thoughts and how you're speaking to yourself about yourself. And then be conscious of all the things that you say that we think is like not significant, like duh, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'll never get that. Things that we just say nonchalantly, don't we? And every word has a vibration. Well, I didn't even say that in the throat chakra. There's so much to say, guys. Every word, all our words have a vibration. I'm gonna do a talk on that actually. Uh, all words have vibration. So you're always angry. That's a vibration we don't want. Anyway, I'm going to do a whole episode on that. I want to stay with this. So how do we start to prioritize ourselves? How do we start choosing ourselves? First, start to be aware of your thoughts and notice the judging thoughts, self-judging thoughts, critical thoughts, downplaying thoughts, like, oh, so stupid. How often I hear that, or duh. Thoughts. So meditation, I would recommend meditation. Or go into the nature and just kind of sit on a rock by a beach or walk amongst trees. Second, start self-care practice for you. Like start thinking that you are this statue. You are this magnificent piece of work, and you are. So start whatever self-care is. For example, for me, I have my acupuncturist, shiatsu lady. I went to get my pedicure, manicure today. Um, Things that you do that bring you joy, you're investing in yourself. First of all, hands down, investing in yourself. It's so easy to do free things, and this has nothing to do about the show. I have a few stories about even when I invested and it didn't do what I planned for it to do. But even the fact that I invested something that I normally would not even think I had, this was 6 years ago, shifted everything for me. Just the fact that I thought I was valuable, that I was worthy of that investment. So it's not always even about what you get from the course or whatever. Sometimes or the baseline could be even just the investment. So notice awareness to your thoughts. Meditation is the best way to start to really uncover what's underneath in the underlayers that's ruling your life, probably most people's life. And the second, start to choose you, start to prioritize you, start to treat yourself like a work of art. Do what brings you joy, self-care, self-nourishment. And I also think being with people that are supportive and aligned is an important piece as well. I want to run today. It was actually really hard to choose, I won't lie. But I think I Am Worthy is a really important one. And yes, you can run this all the time. And then the second one I want to run is I'm a Big Deal. And not just I'm a big deal for not just I'm a big deal for other people, but I'm a big deal for me. I am choosing me. I think I am the bomb. uh, so when you start to choose you, when you start to understand that you treat yourself like a big deal, because remember, everything is a ripple effect from your inner parts. The vibration that you carry on the inside and also the vibration that you carry in your subtle bodies will impact so much to things that are close to you and things that are also further away from you. It's a really great request. And absolutely, your first 7 years had something to do with it. But then where we take it usually is really self-sabotaging. And we can blame other people, but ultimately, when we take ownership for our own healing, when we take ownership that, okay, how do I speak to myself? Do I make myself a priority? Do I think I'm this magnificent work of art that belongs in the Louvre with a glass on it and a little fence thing and people, of course I'm thinking of Mona Lisa. There is actually, oh my gosh, I think that's what my team want me to do. You guys are in luck. It was so funny. I kept seeing this art when my team was just showing me. There is a sacred activation called I Am a Masterpiece. So I'll run I Am Worthy because it's kind of like the baseline. Then I'll run I Am a Big Deal. And yes, today you get I Am a Masterpiece. That wasn't even the other one. I was torn between others. That was I Am a Masterpiece was not even in the game, in the cards. So you guys are in luck. I forgot about the sacred activation. You guys are tricky. They have ways to bring things to my foreground, my foreground, so I can see it. You can listen to this episode all the time, but I wouldn't say every day. I would say once a week or once a month. So the thing with sacred activations is we're clearing hundreds of belief systems, and it does sometimes takes weeks. Some of these sacred activations take actually even 4 or 5 months to finish integrating. So you may not even know that this episode was what caused you to be all of a sudden, everything to shift. Yeah, what a great theme. I mean, I know I didn't always think I was a masterpiece. Even when other people thought it was a masterpiece, I didn't think I was. So it took time. So that it's whether people are acknowledging you as a masterpiece or people aren't, What matters more is how you see yourself. Do you see yourself as a masterpiece, as a big deal, as worthy of being chosen and being a priority? Take a few expansive breaths. Let every exhale bring you further into your body. Really bring it into your solar plexus, your power center. You have the power within you to change everything around you. And then make your way down to the heart of Mother Earth. And in that place of the deep divine mother, give yourself full permission to receive. Know that you are worthy. Here we go. Accept to receive. Gonna start with I am worthy, sacred activation. I am a big deal, sacred activation. I am a masterpiece, sacred activation. Accept to receive. I'm going to be quiet, so just sit, breathe, and allow. I'm going to run through this activation through your DNA, this lifetime, past lifetime, chakras, genetics, ancestral line. Make yourself, bring yourself down to the heart of Mother Earth and take a few expansive breaths there. In that place, allow the grounding of the integrating energies. I'm going to make your way up to the heart center. And repeat this after me out loud is better. I'm fully back into my body. I am supported, loved, and a true masterpiece. I am fully back into my body. I am supported, loved, and a true masterpiece. I am fully back into my body. I am supported, loved, and a true masterpiece. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, you may open up your eyes. So I guess the moral of this story is that once start prioritizing you, start making yourself know that you are a masterpiece and start up the self-care game. And know that you are worthy of it all because you indeed are a big deal and a masterpiece. Share this episode with somebody that could use it. And as always, this is an honor I do not take lightly, and I really don't. And everything I do behind the scenes is so I can continue to show up for you. Because goodness gracious, don't we need some healing, some loving, some care? And when we show for ourselves, we show for the world, and we actually even show for the people that are not able to right now. And that's kind of the wow factor. Let me know in comments how this was for you. And yeah, if you have any requests, I take those too. As always, bye for now.